The David Fuller inquiry really represents a new challenge for us with regard to regulation. Whilst much of that inquiry will be focused on hospital settings, mortuary practices within hospitals, the terms of reference which have now been published quite clearly outline the fact that non-hospital settings will also be considered within scope, and that includes funeral director premises. So we will be giving evidence to that inquiry, and one of the things we will be highlighting is how NAFD members have been subject to inspection for quite a number of years now. And that really should give reassurance to the public that standards are high within NAFD members' mortuaries. Now that's not the case everywhere, but it really emphasises the importance of that work that we've done in inspections over a number of years. Now, of course, inspections are all transitioning over to the Independent Funeral Standards Organisation. And actually, that should provide greater reassurance to the public because it's got that independence from the profession. The IFSO has been set up as a public interest body, which has the public interest at the heart of everything it does. So it should give greater reassurance to the public. It's not without risk. There are plans afoot to move to a more risk-based approach, and we support that. It makes sense to consider risk when conducting inspections. And I think in many ways there is probably quite a lot that can be done at a distance. But the real test of things is having those boots on the ground, going into funeral homes, seeing what's actually happening in practice. And we would expect that to continue under IFSO's new risk-based approach. I think the other thing I would say is that care of the deceased this is not merely all about inspections, it's also been at the heart of our education programme. And some of the new things we're doing in education are really emphasising that. For example, our new funeral service operatives course, which was launched last year. The other thing I would highlight, of course, is the piloting that we're going to be doing this year of the Funeral Learning Hub. Again, putting CPD at the heart of what you do, making sure that everybody's up to date and aware of what the current standards are. So we'll be feeding back all this to the Fuller inquiry. Again, at our conference in May, the care of the deceased is very much a key feature of our education programme on the Saturday. We've got some excellent speakers lined up, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at that conference on the 6th to the 8th of May later this year.